Back when he was mayor of Chicago, Rahm Emanuel pushed for an ordinance that forced businesses to let biological men use women's bathrooms. Well, here he is now.
We lost the plot. We as Democrats nationally, from Latinx to defunding the police to police organizations are all racist to bringing a set of cultural wars to our schools. We are on the losing side of those cultural wars. Full stop. We lost the plot.
Why?
And because the party got unanchored.
Unanchored? You could just anchor yourself to the facts. My goodness. And focus now, Gianno Caldwell, Fox News political analyst. So lots of montage material to put together from what these men have said in the past. Your take?
Yeah, Rahm Emanuel was a part of that plot that got lost. And the truth of the matter is Democrats across the country have browbeat the hell out of voters across the country, saying that it would be racist not to allow certain things to happen that they disagree with, or biological boys in women's sports, or the fact that you shouldn't be forced to take a vaccine that you don't need. There's been a number of issues that have happened across our nation over the past several years that put Democrats in what CNN recent polling says a 28% favorable rating. Only 28% of voters feel the Democratic Party is doing a decent job, and that, for them, doesn't work well. But the unfortunate reality for those who are trying to distance themselves from the Democratic Party is, though, those who are going to vote in these primary elections are going to be the progressive ones. They're going to be the ones who want to have these politicians browbeating the voters to get them to do whatever they want.
So that's interesting. I don't know if you caught in California, so this could be a new, fresh problem for Gavin Newsom. The president has endorsed Steve Hilton, the Republican candidate who's cooking up about 17% of the vote on that side of the aisle. It's tight. There are at least 3 other people that are close to him. But that means on the Democrat side, where you see all of these competitors, they're going to split it even more. Is there a chance that that just so weakens a candidate for governor in California, and that makes Gavin Newsom look horrible if he wants to run for president?
Well, I think about Virginia and the race that took place there for governor some years back, and how we had a candidate in a purple state, or maybe even leaning blue a little bit, was able to get President Trump's endorsement and still win, even in that kind of terrain. I support Steve Hilton, the Caldwell Institute for Public Safety. We're supportive of Steve Hilton and have been for a very long time now, because this is the person I believe can change the direction at California, and it won't be extreme, not by any measure. This is going to be bringing back traditional policies, securing their tax dollars, because you know people in California have been taxed enough already. There's a public safety crisis that are going on in certain parts of California as well, and Steve Hilton, I believe, is the person that can bring California back to its old glory days, and I hope that he is the guy who actually ends up successful.
Well, Gavin Newsom's going to need some extra hair gel, because that's a lot of wind blowing in his direction as he continues to change all of the stories that made him who he is, he says, all of his beliefs. We have plenty on tape, though, to show you the receipts.
Only $20 million they're trying to use for a PR firm to rehab California's reputation with Gavin Newsom.
$20 million. All right.
That's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money. Gianno, thank you very much. Good to see you.
Thank you for having me.
So be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube, and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.